Hello and welcome to How To with Rick at Schottenkirk Toyota in Quincy, Illinois. Real quickly, we're going to show you how to set and operate your radio, your standard radio, on a 2012 Toyota Highlander. Now keep in mind, some of these functions will be interchangeable with many other different products in the Toyota line, but I say Highlander because that's what we're in right now, okay? So first of all, I'm going to turn the vehicle on. And you're going to notice nothing here has changed. That's because I have to turn it on. You'll notice it says power and volume. Power is just the push.
For a free rate quote, visit
push that, on comes the radio. Volume is controlled left down, right up. Okay? So we're going to... What kind of music do you like, Will? Just kidding. We'll just leave it where it's at. It's actually a news talk radio station, so... Let's try to find something. No stations preset. Perfect. I'm going to show you how to set a station real quick. One of the local rock stations or pop stations is 92.9. Now it's lower in the band setting, so I'll set it number 1. So in order to set it, I've got the station I want. I need to pick what number I want to put it on. So if I want it on number 1, I'm going to push and hold. It'll beep, and it'll show me a channel number. Now, let's say that you don't want to listen to rock, but you want to listen to country. Let's go to 97.9, which is local Kick FM. Now, I already have a program on number 1. Let's say I'm going to put it on number 2 now. I'm going to push and hold. Let me show you real quick what happens if I don't hold it. If I just hit it, it goes back to the previous station it was already on. That's why I have to hold it. Okay? If I push and hold it, once again, it'll show channel 2, and if you listen real carefully, you'll hear a faint beep. That means that that station has been programmed and set into number 2. So we're going to push and hold. Beep. Now it's set on number 2. And you can do that all the way through all of these different stations. Push and hold. Beep. Push and hold. Beep. Channel 4. 5. Push and hold. Beep. We're going to set them all here. 6. Beep. Alright. Now, these are all FM1. Well, let's say, you know what? I live in a larger area. I've got more than 6 radio stations I like, and obviously there's more than 6 in this area too. But if you get 12 presets. FM1 is 6. FM2, if I push that, that brings up FM2 and a whole new set of 6 presets. So, let's see. 88.5 is a good Christian station here in town. We'll put that on number 1. FM2. We did 92.9. Let's see, 90.3 is NPR radio around here, so we'll push that at number 2. Now you see how I'm going here? You can actually pick 12 different FM stations, which is kind of nice. Now, let's say you're new to the area, you don't know what stations around are actually in the area. This is where you use your seek button, okay? If I push the seek button and real quickly and let go, it will seek out the next strongest radio station that we can get a signal on, okay? Now, there's also a scan button. If I push and hold this, we might have to edit that out. Oh, that's it up here. Alright, we won't edit that out. We'll all have a good laugh at that. Here's your scan button up here. I'm going to shade this here so you can see it. Scan allows you to go from station to station to station. It'll spend 3 or 4 seconds on each station and then move on. If you happen to like a particular station and want to program that into your set of radio stations, all you'll have to do is you can hit stop or just the scan button and it'll stop and it'll stay there if that's just what you want to listen to, or you can actually program that into one of your stations again simply by pushing and holding the button. Okay? The button just above scan is for your CD eject. If I had a CD, which we should have thought of, Will, and put one in, you would slide it into this slot. It just sucks it right in, and then it starts to play. You don't ever have to take it out. You can work it into the cycle of media possibilities. FM1, FM2, AM, and all the buttons on all the radios are going to say AM or SAT. This particular radio does not come with satellite capability, but your button will still say SAT even though it's not compatible. Don't worry about it. You can still use the AM station. We're going to seek out, actually I'm probably not going to be fast enough. We're going to go to 930, which is a local talk show station. Push and hold, beep, and we're done. We can also, when your CD is in there, we can hit disc, and it'll go to that disc and start playing. FM1, FM2, AM, and disc. Auxiliary is another nice button. Auxiliary is under here. I don't know which way you want to go, Will. But if I pull this lever back, it says AUX. That coincides with the AUX on your radio. What this is for is your iPods, digital recorders, whatever. You can actually plug those digital recorders right in here, and then using your digital recorder, play those over your radio stations and over the speakers in the vehicle. So you've got that capability too. And you can also plug that into this power source to keep that device powered up should it run out of battery. So that's what that area there is for. Actually too, there's a nice little area here. Once you plug it in, you can set it in here. It's not going to be, laying around, falling over the place. You can actually set it right in there also if it'll fit. Let's say that you, and you saw me here, you want to just not use any of the seek or scan buttons, but you just want to manually tune this. This is your tune button, okay? Now you can use the tune button to get to a particular station if you don't want to wait for the seek or scan to actually work. That's where you tune that. Now, it says tune or file. What I'm going to do here now is show you how to get your radio settings. Now you've got bass settings, which more bass, less bass, okay? You've got treble. Fade, which is to the right, is more front. To the left is more rear. You also have balance, left and right. ASL is automatic signal level. Automatic sound level. You have low, medium, and high. Automatic sound leveling means that as I'm sitting here, things are nice and quiet. I don't need a big loud radio blaring in my ear. So I can set it to where I like it. As I'm traveling down the highway, I have engine noise, I have wind noise. It's just a lot noisier atmosphere. If I want to set my ASL, or automatic sound leveling system, to high, that means the radio will, as I go faster, will raise the volume of the radio enough to where I can hear it over all the additional noise that's being created by moving down the road. That's what ASL stands for. And then it goes back to bass. After about 3 seconds, if you don't mess with this, it'll go right back to the regular screen and continue right where you were. Text button, in a lot of larger areas, you can hit text and it'll come up, over here in town you might have, let's see if it says that. No, it doesn't. Sometimes it'll broadcast the station, whether it's KZZK 105.9, the Grizz, or it might actually, the station might actually be broadcasting title and artist, and it might show up here on the screen. Kind of depends on the area you're living in, as far as the text coming up and being visible on the unit. One of the last buttons we haven't talked about yet is, let's say the phone rings. You like where the sound is, but you want to hit the mute button. Now the system is completely silent until you want to hang up your phone or, chatting with the children. Hit the mute button and it comes right back to where it was set previously before you muted it. Once again, this is the basic system. There's several other systems that have many other features and buttons, but this is an excellent demonstration on how to operate your basic radio head unit in the Highlander. If you have any further questions on this unit or any other unit, please feel free to give me a call. My name is Rick, and I am at Schottenkirk Toyota in Quincy, Illinois. And if setting this radio has helped you to decide you want to buy a car like this, please call me. I'll be more than happy to sell you the rest of the car to go with this radio. Thank you for tuning in. This has been How To with Rick at Schottenkirk Toyota in Quincy, Illinois. Thank you.